Hello, everybody. This is Jake, your resident content cowboy here. Yeehaw! And I'm back with some more Pokemon Unite. This is a build I absolutely love. Eldegoss with a Buddy Barrier, Muscle Band, and Focus Band. I could see someone saying I'd rather have a Score Shield or Experience Share, sure. But this is that Warrior Eldegoss. This is that Warrior Cleric Eldegoss. Someone in my comments did come up with that name, and I will have to find them and shout them out in the video. I'm sorry, I wrote it down, and I'm an idiot, and I lost it. So, this is a Master Rank match. Actually, I have two Master Rank matches here, and I thought they were both really interesting for different reasons, so I'm going to show them both, comment over them, and I'm going to talk to you about this build a little bit. So you can see we got 4 Master Rank players here, our non-Master Rank player being this Crustle. And you know, the interesting thing about this Crustle, I really love a lot of plays we get from the Crustle in this game, so let me take you into it. So, here we go. I'm going to be laning with Lucario, Eldegoss and Lucario. Such a ridiculously good lane. I grab Leafage so we can get wild Pokemon a little easier, and I'm trying to give most of my experience here to my buddy Lucario. So, why a muscle band, you might be asking? You know, obviously Eldegoss is not attack-based, but why a muscle band? Well, with Eldegoss, you are constantly spamming your basic attacks. You're at range, so you don't even have to be near your enemies to start chunking them down and doing extra damage, and it just lets you attack a lot faster and chunk people down in a way they don't expect from an Eldegoss. I feel like Eldegoss is sneaky powerful. That's one of the things I really like about playing this build. And you'll also see the moveset I like to run on this Eldegoss. And I've been doing this for a while. This was one of my favorite Pokemon when it came to getting into the Master Rank. Lots of people don't like playing support, and Eldegoss has a nice combination of support, but a lot of chunk damage. You can see we get a really nice gank there from Zeraora, and we just eat them up. I went to go score, but I didn't take any experience, or any Eos energy, excuse me, from my Lucario, so I didn't have any points to dunk, but that's okay. So I run Leaf Tornado. Now, you don't get as much healing out of Leaf Tornado, but you get incredible positioning and some damage out of Leaf Tornado, and then once it upgrades, it lowers enemies' accuracy, which I don't know the exact statistics on that. I just know it seems to be really great in team fights. So again, you can see there, I'm just trying to let Lucario have as much of that experience as I can, trying to drag this Audino away, but they are doing the same. And I try to grab it with that Leaf Tornado, or actually, I knew I couldn't grab it with that Leaf Tornado. It had too much health, but I was just trying to position us for a fight because I thought we might be getting into a little bit of a scuff there. Lucario's coming down to mess with me, but, you know, I'm a level higher, and I'm Eldegoss. You're not going to take me down. He gets a good score with that Score Shield, and we decide to engage here. And really, the whole time, I'm just chipping away. Just tons and tons of chip damage that I think they don't expect from this little puff. That is what's going on. And then, of course, I'm staying near my ally, trying to heal them, trying to hit the enemies, not only with the Leaf Tornado, but also using it to help my team position. You get to move so much faster inside that tornado, and it helps your team so much with team fights. You can see here we're getting dove on by this jungler Greninja, but we even are able to get it without that Zeraora's help. A trade that I don't think that Greninja should make. That Greninja shouldn't take a KO to get one person knocked out. It's not a good trade for them because they're a higher level, and I stole their buffs. So now we're just fighting here. You can see top lane is not rotating down for Dread, and that's not really a big deal because enemy top lane is also not rotating down for Dread. This is something that I think you'll want to notice is rotating down for Dreadnought. If the enemy team doesn't, and our team's doing just fine, I don't care. If you're one person in the top lane, I talk about this a lot, and you're distracting 2 enemies in the top lane, I do not care if you're rotating down. We see our Crustle ran and scored at their forward goal while all this was happening. Now, this is kind of an odd move because if that was happening, I would think that our Cinder would be taking that Rotom, but apparently not. We're just heading our way to the top now, farming up. I just want to grab this Eos energy in case it was time to dunk. And now we're fighting here at this top lane Rotom. They hit it with a fluffy tail, so they're trying to take it down fast, but we're just pushing them around here. Anytime I can hit them, I hit them. I'm chunking away. And then I see, you know what? This is going to be a little bit of a fight. So I pop my Unite, and I try to push them apart. And we do get Blissey because of it. I would have liked to have positioned myself a bit better there, so we could have got that Greninja a little easier. We got Greninja's Unite move coming down. And I'm trying to keep my team alive while also stay alive myself, using this Leaf Tornado, again, to continue to put pressure on the enemy, reposition, and give my team a lane that they can perform in and move around a lot quicker. The movement speed increase is really awesome in that Leaf Tornado. I love it. I really love it. And as you see, I am up in the battle the entire time. I'm using my Cotton Guard to keep everyone shielded and alive, hopefully. And at the same time, I'm using that Leaf Tornado to help my team position and, of course, get some movement speed and do some damage. Really nice move by that Greninja right there. I really liked that. So he was definitely going down. He took another little chunk of Eos energy, and he used that to dunk, take our goal out, and win that encounter there. Really nice move. You saw me screen check that Crustle there, and normally when I screen check, that's my way of saying, what is this person doing? We're all fighting. Where are you? But actually, in this sense, I didn't really mind it at all. I would have liked to have Crustle there, but Crustle is doing Crustle stuff. Right now, I'm basing here because I see Dreadnought's coming up. I base, I take the super jump, and just head down bottom. So the thing about Crustle is they can put it sucks. I was messing with the volume on my computer when that was happening, and I didn't get to attack that Blastoise. I knew I would have to watch that back and go, ugh, I let him score in my face. But the nice thing about Crustle is you could see he's leaving again. And if we were having trouble in these team fights, this would be a problem. But we're not. We're doing well. I'm going down here just to mess with this Greninja. I saw that Dreadnought was getting low, so I figured, you know what? I'm going to start fighting this Greninja here, and we end up taking Dreadnought. This entire time, Crustle is just running around the map scoring. Again, if we're losing and this Crustle is doing this, this is chaotically bad. This is a bad, bad play. Right now, I'm thinking, ooh, maybe I can score, and then I see Blissey down here, and I think, all right, well, I'm just going to steal those and run away. I thought maybe I could, you know, deposit some of my energy in bottom. Nobody would expect me to be there. So Crustle doing this is really exactly what Crustle needs to be doing, as long as Crustle isn't absent from team fights that we could have won otherwise. And right now, we're doing just fine. Oh, that Unite move from Blastoise. We're doing just fine without Crustle, so I actually like what Crustle's doing. I like someone who's running around the map and trying to score. I was going to score there, but I saw Zeraora had way more. Let him take that goal. And the nice thing about this situation with Crustle is we're heading into the end game, and we're way ahead on points. And when you're way ahead on points, you just have a ton more options when it comes to the end. You don't even have to necessarily win Zap to win the game. So fighting at this top goal here. If there were more of us, we actually probably could have deposited a lot of points there. It's kind of a bummer that Crustle and Cinder weren't around for that, even just briefly. I don't love that push, but if we can get a couple quick KOs and actually get that Rotom in there easier, we could just deposit a ton of points, put us way ahead in the match. So now we're heading to the last couple minutes here, and you can just see I'm farming in the center here. Need some experience. I don't care about that Dread. We're not going to try to take it, obviously. We don't have a way to cleanse it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, take a look at the Dreadnought, Zapdos, debuff videos I have on my channel. I go for another sneaky score here. I'm thinking, well, nobody's here, and then Blissey's here. I go, okay, time to reposition. We're heading to the end game. Here we go. I'm Captain America. I can wield Mjolnir now. That was a weird way for me to say it. Mjolnir. Avengers assemble. Let's do this. We get a nice KO on this Lucario before it's time to go. And now it's time to head to center. I screen check, I think, soon here, and I see that they're taking Zap. So I take to the sky, and I think, well, if I can steal it, and I'm late. We're late. We lose Zapdos here. Bummer. Smart strategy on the enemy team. They know they're behind, and my team, we're slow to the movement here, but we go, okay, we got to go. Now, I go to turn in right here, but then I see Lucario's going to turn in, and he's got more points than me. So I'm hoping Lucario can turn in. Cinder is turning in, so I'm going to try to turn in right here at their main base. I don't have a score shield, and I'm not able to get it done. So now we're in this weird position. I am moving towards the bottom lane, And I know my entire thought is I need to help this Lucario or Zeraora deposit these points. If I could get this, great. This would be an awesome score, but that Lucario catches me right at the end. That's why I miss having Score Shield. And now it's time to fight, but we're just getting beat up here. And I go, all right, I'm not going to get these points. They got us a KO. They're going to KO that Zeraora. I don't have a way to get those points. What I do have a way to do is defend. Crustal's doing Crustal things, and while that's all happening, Crustal scores at the main base. So Crustal's doing Crustal things all game. And now I don't know where we're at points-wise, but I know it's really close. We both have a goal open. It was a big score from Crustal, and now we just need to defend here in the last 20-some seconds. And the point difference is minute at this point. It's really short. I'm going to jump in, try to help stop this Lucario, and we do. And now it's just, we've got 10 seconds left. And if they deposit, I'm pretty sure they're going to win. So if we can stop Greninja here, we got a good chance. Now you see that Blissey deposits 14 at the last second. And it's 5-12, 5-0-2. Extremely close game. We lost Zapdos, but we were ahead the whole time. We counter-scored, not as effectively as we could, but we did win that match. A combination of really good team fights and that Crustal running around doing Crustal things, scoring a ton of points. Let me take you over to the second game with this War Cleric Eldegoss, and you'll all have to let me know, do you like seeing multiple games like this, or would you rather have just the one? Let's take a look. All right, match number 2 with this War Cleric Elde. We've got an Alolan Ninetales, Greninja, Blastoise, and Absol in the jungle. Absol's taking our farm right there. I'm not too stressed about it. I know some people are stressed about that. It's a little frustrating, but also the experience the jungle Pokemon gets is very important, so I kind of get it. I'm not trying to steal anything from Greninja here, obviously. Give them as much as possible. Greninja's a tough one to have in lane. They're not terrible, don't get me wrong, but they're nowhere close to some of these other people. So just trying to get this secured. Do we get it? Yeah, I steal it. Nice. I see Pikachu down here almost alone, and then I realize, oh, we've got someone stealing our bottom. So it's not a bad play. And now I'm fighting them here. I'm trying to take their farm, and I'm realizing I'm alone. I'm realizing it probably too late. I'm thinking, Greninja, what is happening here? We have an easy double KO right here that we could have got, and instead, kind of hanging out back at your lane, getting some farm. But either way, we take him down. And again, it's that chunk damage that I think a lot of people don't expect from Eldegoss. You don't expect that you're just going to get chunked down super hard. Just trying to take their experience here. We do. And again, in any of those neutral experience moments, I go for it. So if it's on our side and I can easily let my ally have it, I do. Otherwise, I try to take it as quickly as possible, just so the enemy doesn't get it. This Absol gank ended up working out pretty well for us. Doing some nice work on Absol. Absol is killer early, especially with someone like Eldegoss. They can help keep it alive, help support it, chunk damage so that they can take people down. And our Absol's just doing some real work in this bottom lane. You don't see a ton of Absol in Masters, and I can't remember if this Absol was a Master rank player, but they are absolutely a strong Absol to have in the game. Absol just does fall off a little later into the game, but so do a lot of Pokemon that I still really love. Pikachu falls off late in game, and I still love the guy. Going up here to see if I can help out with this. Yeah, I catch him. And again, my whole job, I'm doing more damage than people expect, and I'm keeping my team alive. I think you don't expect Eldegoss to be outputting this much, and that's what I try to do with them. We got 1 point there, and Absol's dunking on it. Woo! Really nice work. And now we're just we're getting close to Dread. Our team is hanging out top. They have not started to rotate yet, but of course it's early. You know, it's 7 minutes 30 seconds, so I don't expect to rotate this early. Our Greninja's taking some experience. I'm just going to let him have it. I'm a higher level than Greninja right now because I've been dunking so much, scoring so many points, I should say, and I have been got myself in a bad situation. Oh no, we can get this Machamp, can't we? Yeah. So I've been dunking so much, and I've also been part of a ton of KOs. So I'm able to stay alive here. And then, you know, again, all that damage, all that chunk damage, you really don't expect it. And now I'm taking out Zeraora there. So we've got an early lead, and we're just capitalizing on it. We don't even need anyone to rotate. Wow. So Ninetales was down here, but, you know, Ninetales was like, hey, I didn't know you guys had this on lock. And since the enemy didn't rotate, our team up there took Rotom. I think they probably had the jungler head over, probably had Absol come over. Ugh, I stole that. And now I'm in trouble. There's like 5 people chasing me because of what I just did. And this is probably a KO. Is it? Oh, no. A Unite move. That's an interesting call. I don't know. Well, it's not a terrible move. I mean, if we're trying to fight here and they're trying to take our berries, and this isn't going to go super well for us, I don't think. No. Oh, we do okay. We do okay. So I don't give up a KO because I use that Unite move. And we don't lose our goal because of it, too. Not bad. Now I'm just pushing here a little bit, hoping that they have based. If they based, it's going to be hard for them to get back because we are not under 5 minutes left, so there's no super jump yet. But they didn't base, and there's no point for us to just lose a ton. So I'm just taking some experience as best we can, taking some of that wild Pokemon Eos energy and moving on. Now you can just see I'm pretty aggressive with my Elde. I'm up in the mix. I am throwing those leaf tornadoes a lot. I'm trying to catch people with them, and I'm trying to keep my team alive. That warrior, cleric, Eldegoss. That's what it's all about for me with this build. I really love this build, and I don't know what Ninetales is doing here. I don't know what that was. It's just hiding. I hit a gather here for Dreadnought because I'm like, I don't care about top lane. Let's just take this Dread from them. And then, you know, Absol says head to the top path, and I'm thinking, I don't know, why? I accidentally did a capture taken when I was trying to ping the map. I'm just saying, let's take Dread. Who cares about Rotom? Why are we fighting up there over that? Let's just keep our experience lead. But they lose their team fight up there. Someone calls for needing backup, and I'm thinking, yeah, I guess. It's not a good fight. I don't know what you're not fighting over as important of an objective. You really aren't. Let him have that. Let him have the lane. We can push bot. Dreadnought's more important, and the reason it's more important is because everyone gets experience. So someone who's lower, like our Ninetales, was a level lower, is now kind of caught up to the team. And someone who's dominating gets even more fed. So, I don't know. We got Absol in the jungle doing his thing. I actually don't mind this play because we clearly had Dread. So he doesn't need to do too much. Heading up through the enemy jungle here. Trying to steal anything we can. I'm just using that for a little movement speed because I think, hey, nobody's around. I'm going to score. If nobody's around, I'm going to score. And they both saw me. So it didn't work. Just walking back, using my guard, trying to make sure everyone stays alive, trying to catch that Zera. We do catch Zera. Machamp pops his Unite move, so that's kind of the end for us. And then I see they are collapsing in on me. The walls are closing in. It doesn't look good for your buddy Eldegoss, and they take me down. So I think we were a hair late moving to top there. We should have pulled back. I thought they were going to continue pushing top, but because they didn't receive any resistance, really, they were able to just push top, score, and then base. So unfortunately, we lost that encounter. Now heading down to the bottom lane. Looks like they're trying to score on our bottom goal. And we're at 3 minutes, so we're getting close to the end here. You know, a lot of things are going to be decided very soon. We are in the lead by a good margin at this point. And all we need to do now is secure our lead, take as much experience as possible. If we can get, you know, some points, great. If not, that's fine too. I don't think, maybe the lead's not as intense as I think. I think we have a good lead, but maybe they've scored on our top goal more than I expect. And now Absol wants to take this Dread, and I don't like this play. And in my head, all I'm thinking is, does this person not know that this is going to hurt us at Zapdos? And now Ninetales wants to do it. Everyone's doing it, so it's like, if everyone jumped off a bridge, would you do it too? Well, I have to be here to defend my team. I have to be here to support, even though I do not like this play. You know, I don't. The worst thing that could happen is if we lose a big team fight at this Dreadnought, so I'm here to fight for it, even though I really don't like it. And we do take it, even though I don't think we should. But we get it, and now we're heading to the end game. And now because of this fight, I get caught out, and I run off with my Unite move trying to take down Machamp. I know he's around here somewhere, and we do find him. And I think, okay, that's unfortunate. I don't like this play for myself, and I knew I was going to have to watch this video and watch it back, and I like it less even watching it back. I would rather have gotten KO'd. So I see that they are not taking Zapdos immediately, so I was going to go for a sneaky score again there, but they are gone. Our Ninetales loves hanging out in the bushes, being very, very secretive, doing some ninja stuff. And we're in trouble here. We need everyone to form up for this fight. Absol's not here. Blastoise wasn't here, but now Blastoise is here, and we are in a good position to win this team fight here, and we lose it. So Blastoise was following someone down there, and we didn't have our bulk for that fight. And the people who were there, Ninetales, Eldegoss, doesn't really count as much, but Ninetales and Absol really low when it comes to their survivability in this late game. And now the enemy is fighting at Zap, and they have a pretty good chance of securing it. We have to run and try to get it here. This is why I wish I had my Unite move. Me burning that Unite move early was a mistake because I'm not able to get to this fight as quickly as I can, and they take Zap. So a lot of moves I didn't like here near the end. At this point, I'm thinking I have to run and score. I can't stop someone from scoring right now, and hopefully I can deposit some points and keep us in this game. But when I see how many points are getting put in, I recognize that this is the end. They are scoring too much. I actually do agree to that surrender vote, but our team has already said no to it. It's over, though. And that is a loss. And my thoughts here with this loss are I made a mistake with that Unite move. I don't try to spend too much time worrying about the mistakes my allies made, but I think there are some pretty key ones. One specifically was taking that Dread because it just makes it harder for us to fight for that Zap. But I still really like the Warrior Cleric Eldegoss, and I think we saw some amazing moments of it in that fight. But I just wanted to show you, you still lose sometimes, even when you feel like you're playing pretty well. So I hope that was interesting. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, everybody. I'll see you all next time. Mwah!